Hey, you guys, this is Coach Candra with your Motivating Moments, and I'm so excited to be with you here today. As I was just kind of thinking about how do we have the ability to affect the people that we come in contact with, and how do you live a life that can affect others while the natural overflow back to you is joy in return. And I was thinking of a word. I thought, what if you could be called a life optimizer? Like, what would that be? It's like a person whose task is to like maximize effects or maximize results, right? And so you would be a person who could maximize the day for somebody or affect somebody's day. And wouldn't that be a blessing to be able to connect with people in a new way? So this week, I want to challenge you, okay? As you go into your week, there's just a couple little tips that I want to bring to your mind awareness, and I want you to test it out. You know, sometimes life is this journey and this game of trying different things to see how we can get a response. But these are all things that I think as you pour out onto other people, you're going to see a blessing come back in return. So number one, I want you to smile more often. Okay, there is an anonymous quote that states, "A smile confuses an approaching frown." That's awesome. Like when I travel, I intentionally like put on this cheesy smile, and I love to smile anyways, but I just put on the smile and I intentionally try and make eye contact with every person I go by. And I count to see how many people I can get to smile. You guys, we are so consumed with our technology and down on our phones. And I feel like we're missing out on these engagements, these opportunities to connect with people. We're people that were created to be in relationship and created to connect. And so anyways, I want to challenge you, put a smile on your face today, intentionally look people in the eye and smile and see if you can affect the room with just the contagiousness of your smile. Number two, listen, tell your loved ones how you feel about them. So many times I hear people talk about lack of communication in relationships and or this person doesn't know that they felt this way, or I didn't know that person, felt that way about me. Recently I lost my daddy, and so one of the seasons that I've been in is I was just spending time with him, and I wanted to make sure that he knew that how much I loved him and honored him. And I just think sometimes we just can let too much time go by and then we don't have that opportunity. So I want to encourage you today. I want you to send a text if that's what you need to do, write a love letter, put a little note, do something to tell someone you love how you feel about them. And if that's a challenge for you, just put it on a note or put a little compliment. In fact, that's my number three. I want you to give out a compliment that you mean. Be really intentional. The best compliment is when I come home and my husband notices I've had my hair done. It doesn't happen often, to be honest with you. And I'm always giving him a hard time, but people can see straight through a phony compliment, right? So if your friend looks nice today, compliment them, tell them something kind. When I'm working with couples, I tell them, compliment your spouse, compliment your significant other one every single day. Find something sincere that you can build that person up with. So I want you to compliment somebody in this week and maybe journal about how that responded in them, how it made their day good, or they felt good about themselves, or they brought a smile to their face. Okay, number four, give a helping hand. I love this. One of the things I love about my husband is that if somebody needs help, like he will be the first one to stop and help, like somebody across the street or helping somebody carry something. And I was getting on the plane coming back to Montana this last weekend, and there was this sweet woman who was in front of us who was in a wheelchair assist, and she got to the ramp and started to go up. Well, she had her bag with her. She had a roller bag with her. And I was about to go grab it, and this gentleman came kind of quickly behind me, and he's like, "Let me help you, ma'am, with your bag." And I thought, oh my gosh, we've just lost this culture of honor where we would help those who could just use an extra helping hand. And so what a blessing, not only to see that happen, but what a blessing to that woman for somebody to come alongside of her and say, "Hey, let me just help you with that and help you get to your seat comfortable." So I want you to help somebody this week. Do something randomly, help somebody out, like maybe shovel a walk. Man, if you're in Montana, we have so much snow. And I see these people out there shoveling. You guys, this is a funny story because I love the snowblower. We just recently got a snowblower. I know we've been in Montana for how long, but in the last couple months we got a snowblower. And so we had some of our properties we were going around just clearing the snow out of. I had so much fun. Like I was snow blowing the whole block. And it just was so much fun that I'm sure it blessed somebody. I hope it did. But I thought, make whatever you do to serve other people. Do it as a form of honor to them and just bless somebody, randomly bless somebody. And the number 5 thing I want to encourage you to do is to donate some of your money, some of your time, some of your resources, some of your talents. Donate it to something in the community, whether it's your local church or it's a community or something in the community, a service like the Mission or Salvation Army, or there's all kinds of programs that are inside of our city. And no matter where you are, I know there's opportunities for you to serve and to donate. And I tell you what, when we seed into other people, God's promise is that he will reward us. And we don't do that because we want a reward, but because, you guys, we were created to be lavish givers. We were created to pour into ourselves, but to pour out to others, to serve others. Jesus came to serve, not be served, but to come and serve. And so I want to encourage you, sometimes we have so much and we need to share with others. And so I want to encourage you, donate, sow a seed into something that you're passionate about. I love how Luke 6:38 says, give and it will be given to you, a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap, for with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. And what God is saying is that as he gives to us, we just need to pour back into others. And that might be simply a smile and giving somebody a piece of joy in your smile, simply telling them that you love them or you care about them or they're special to you. Simply helping them move their groceries from point A to point B, or picking up something for somebody, or running an errand for them, whatever it is, just helping somebody when they least expect it. Giving a compliment that could just shift somebody's whole mentality and day. Maybe somebody's down, and give them an encouraging word and let them know that they're seen and they're valuable. And you guys share, be lavish givers. Donate and give of your time, talents, and of your resources. Man, if we could just share, imagine how we could affect the world. This is your motivating moment today. I just wanted to say, hey, do you want to be a life optimizer? I want to challenge you to do these 5 things in your week and see by the end of the week if you don't have a ton of joy in your own heart. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you next week.